Let's bring in Larry Kudlow. He's White House Chief Economic Advisor. And of course, we want to talk about the economy and the jobs numbers. There were obviously some numbers absolutely going in the right direction this morning. Let's get your overall reaction to today's report.
Well, I think the headline number, Dana, by the way, thanks for having me on, is the 8.4% unemployment rate. A lot of people, maybe most people, said we wouldn't get to single digits by the end of the year or maybe early next year. Well, we got there in August, 4 months after the terrible pandemic contraction, and the number itself surprised everybody on the low side, 8.4%. And on top of that, the small business survey of households showed 3.8 million jobs added, and the larger company payroll survey put up 1.4 million, big numbers. So now, for 4 months, although Mr. Biden seems to be critical of it, I'm not sure why, we have put back 14 million household survey jobs. We've increased the payrolls by 10.6 million. The unemployment rate has dropped. This is just in 4 months. We're more than halfway back from where we started in a terrible pandemic. I'd say it's pretty good progress, and we're still very much in the V-shaped recovery theme. And we're expecting a good 20% or more in GDP for the second half of the year.
So let me ask you about Joe Biden's comments, because he thinks it's not so much a V, but a K. Take a listen.
Economists are starting to call this recession a K-shaped recession, which is a fancy phrase for what's wrong with everything about Trump's presidency. The K means those at the top are seeing things go up, and those in the middle and below are seeing things go down and get worse. It's no surprise, because at root of this is the fact that Trump has mismanaged the COVID crisis, and that's why it's a K-shaped pandemic.
Larry, do you share some concern that low-income workers who can't get back to work at restaurants because they're still closed might not be benefiting from the recovery?
Well, look, they got hit the hardest. There's no question about that. On the other hand, in today's numbers, it was the leisure and hospitality, which a lot of that is restaurants and the low-income workers. They picked up 174,000 jobs. And retail stores and retail outlets, Dana, which is also tends to be lower than middle, that picked up 249,000 jobs. So I'd say we're gaining on it. Plus, if you go across the sweep of the unemployment improvement, we had a decline in black unemployment of over 1.6%, Hispanics 2.4%, Asians 1.3%. Men and women without college degrees had a big increase of about a reduction of about 2%. So the unemployment drop is widespread. The job increase is now large diffusion of industries, including the lower end, the lower paying jobs. So I just don't agree with Mr. Biden. And I just want to say, Dana, look, we're talking policy here. Mr. Biden has a plan that would increase taxes by $4 trillion. Now, look, President Trump was the tax cutter and the deregulator. President Trump will cut taxes some more if he's reelected. Nobody in either party, I can't imagine whether you're a Keynesian or a supply sider, believes coming out of a pandemic contraction of this magnitude and hardship, nobody would want to raise taxes and take money out of people's wallets and pocketbooks. It doesn't make any sense. So
Larry,
I think they've got to change their tune.
Okay, we hear you. Thank you, Larry Kudlow. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.